Hey everyone, in today's lesson we are going to look at some tips for answering comprehension questions using the QAR strategy. QAR simply means question and answer relationship. The questions you're asked on a comprehension paper can fall into 4 categories. They are write there questions, think and search questions, author and me or author and you questions, and on my own questions. Knowing the type of questions you're answering and where the answers are located will help you to be successful at answering comprehension questions. Number 1, write there questions. These are usually the easiest questions. They are found right there in the passage and do not require thinking. They are worth very few marks. These questions are usually the first set of questions on the paper. Examples of write there questions. Where does the person live? What does the person do for a living? When does the story take place? Who are the characters in the story? Number 2, think and search questions. These questions require you to think carefully and locate the answers in different parts of the text. These questions are sometimes numbers 3 or 4 on the paper and can be worth about 2 or 3 marks. Examples of think, search, and find questions. What are the important ideas in this text? What kinds of challenges did the character face? How can you prove that the main character is kind? What are the character traits used to describe Betty Sue? Based on the text, what can you conclude about life during World War II? Number 3, author and me or author and you questions. To answer these questions, use ideas and information that is not stated clearly in the text. Think about what you have read and formulate your own answers by making connections. Author and me or author and you questions. How might the Watson family be similar to and different from your family? Do you think Jacob's dream will come true? Why or why not? Discuss a time when you used tools and compare that to early man's use of tools. How is living in Alaska different from living where you live? Number 4, on my own questions. The answer to these questions are not found in the text. They are answered by making connections to things in your life or something that you already know. They do not require you to refer to the passage. Many students believe that on my own questions are difficult and often leave them out. Do not leave these spaces blank. These questions are usually asking you what you think about something or to share your own experiences. On my own questions are testing your critical thinking skills. They are worth the most marks and require more than a yes or no answer. These are usually the last questions on a comprehension test or paper. Examples of on my own questions are: what is your favorite sport? Would you ever try out for the Olympics? Would your parents ever let you try speed skating? What sport would you like to learn how to do? Do you and your friends ever compete with anything? Here are some general tips you should follow when answering questions. Read the questions before reading the passage. This will help you note important details during reading. Make notes or underline important information that are related to the questions as you read. Monitor your comprehension. You should be aware when you have stopped understanding. When you realize you have stopped understanding, do not continue. Stop and fix it. Look at the marks allotted for each question. This will give you an indication as to how much you should write. Giving insufficient information will also cause you to lose marks. When answering questions such as author and me and on my own questions, it is important to express yourself clearly. Use transition words like first, also, or in addition. Unclear answers will cause you to lose marks. You are also free to use examples in your answers when necessary. Read over your answers to ensure that they are not jerky. Make sure they read smoothly and your readers will easily understand. Follow these tips to do better on your comprehension assignments. Good luck. Thank you for listening. My name is Natalie Pierre-Calliste.